And we are live! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Savin, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. Stream night. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I love Fridays, guys. Oh, so good. It's crazy how fast this week went, man. It seemed like just yesterday that we were here streaming on Savin's World, and here we are back again. Hey, Bo, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So yeah, guys, Friday, stream time. Here we go. Thank you very much for joining me. This week, we're going to be discussing some more update news coming in Alpha 21. We're going to be going over some of the new artwork, new art assets, and talking about some ideas for questing. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Another laid back stream. I really enjoy these types of streams. Just get to discuss updates and interact with all of you fine folks at home. So yeah, that's exactly what we are going to be doing. Real quick, let me jump into the chat and say hello to Luke. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Varis, welcome to the stream. Glad you were able to make it. Steven, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Asmo, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Kelly, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Bombchus, welcome to the stream. And this guy, thank you very much for joining the stream. So before we get too far in, guys, I do have a little bit of an announcement to make. Starting on, I believe it's the 6th of November, I think. The first Sunday in November, we're going to be doing some updates, some changes to the Savin's World server. In the past few months, probably past 6 months or so, I've kind of let things slip a little bit on the Savin's World server due to time issues, not being able to focus as much time and attention on the server as I would have liked, and it unfortunately, hey Tom, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it has not seen as much traction. Players haven't been as interested in playing on the server as they used to, and a lot of that is my fault because I've had less time to dedicate to the server and actually interacting with the members and all that fun stuff. So that I am going to change. We're going to be making some changes to the Savin's World server. First and foremost, we're going to be doing a server wipe on the 6th, I believe, is when I think that's the first Sunday of the month. And then every 2 months after that, we will also do another server wipe. So instead of letting, 6 months go by before we do a server wipe, we're actually going to start doing them much more frequently. So that's the first change. The second change is, if you ever had the desire to want to slay some zombie jerks with me, you can absolutely do that, because I am going to be dedicating Sundays, either Sunday afternoon, late afternoon, or evening, to the server. I will be live and playing on the Savin's World 7 Days to Die server. So every Sunday I will be on that server playing live. We have a Discord channel dedicated. We have like voice channels and everything dedicated to that. So if you ever wanted to join and come slay some zombie jerks with me, every Sunday you will have your opportunity. So that's going to be one of the major changes moving forward. I'm going to be spending some time, really focusing some time and attention on the server, trying to get back to where the server started. And now that I have a little bit more free time, I think I can dedicate the time every week to the server. And I really did. I was talking to some friends on Discord earlier. Every Sunday, a group of us would have our gaming days, where that's all we would do. We'd just hang out and play a game. RH and Schneidi and I would play V Rising and all that fun stuff. But because of my work schedule and all that stuff, then I kind of had to get away from that because I just didn't have the time to dedicate to it. But now that I have a little bit more free time, I really want to get back to that because I really do miss it, and I really did miss the sense of community that we really work to build up here on Savins World. So starting in a month, the reason I'm doing it in a month is because there are some people who are using the server on a regular basis, and they requested that they had a few weeks to finalize their builds before we do the system wipe and start from scratch. And then every 2 months, we were going to be doing the same thing, wiping the server, starting from scratch. The server will also be wiped and reset for all major updates. So when Alpha 21 comes out, we will be setting the server up for Alpha 21. And like generally speaking, with most big updates, every time there's a major update, they have the mini updates, and sometimes those require a system server wipe as well. So yes, and we will be keeping the server up to date as much as possible, and once everything gets back to stable, then we will be updating the server every 2 months. We'll have a fresh start, and you can come and join me and play with me every Sunday afternoon, or either afternoon or early evening. I'll make a post on the Discord server when I'm going to be going live, or when I'm going to be, I won't be live streaming, but when I will be actually in the server and playing online. So just wanted to give you guys that update. Now, in order to access the server, it is the members only server. You just have to be a Patreon or YouTube channel member at the Esquire tier and above, and then you can gain access to the Savins World 7 Days to Die server. So moving forward, that is the plan, and hopefully we can start ramping things up again and start getting back to where we were a while back before I had to kind of take a step back due to time issues. So chicken, ha! Yeah, suck it, chicken. Love it. Yeah, so I will be, during the live streams, I'll keep you guys all posted and let you know. That's the preliminary plan as of right now. I'm going to be doing more regular server wipes, and I will be personally on the server a lot more than I have been. And, yeah, we can all go have fun and slay some zombie jerks together. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, man, I wish this fog... I really need to learn there's a console command that you can use to clear the weather. I need to memorize that. Because the fog can get really annoying. Oh, I love it. All right, let's check and see. Adam, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Shannon, how you doing? Very good to see ya. Hope the wedding last weekend went well. I'm really glad you guys are able to join the stream today. All right. Excellent. Okay. Look at that. You can barely see anything. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that. I know there is a... where am I? Okay. I kind of just want to run through town and slap some zombie jerks upside the head with my club. Rosiel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. What did I miss in stream? Okay. Friendly fire on server. No, friendly fire is off. I do turn friendly fire off. However, the server currently is sitting at 120-minute days. That is actually going to be bumped down to 90-minute days. And I'm also going to be, normally we do default settings. I'm actually going to be bumping the difficulty up just a little bit. Probably, I'm not exactly sure what level we're going to bump it up to, but many of the members were saying, hey, it might be time to bump up the difficulty, because default settings can be kind of easy. The zombies can be much easier than bumping it up a little bit. So we'll probably bump up the difficulty just a little bit. But and then it'll be 90-minute days instead of 120-minute days, just to make days go by a little bit faster, since we're going to be resetting the server much more often. We'll still be able to get a good amount of days. We should easily be able to get to day 45 minimum during each wipe. So. That is going to be the plan. We'll probably get much further down the road than that, but 2-hour days, because the way the server works, guys, is if there's anybody on the server at any time, the time keeps going. So there may be people on, because we have people, members from all over the world in different time zones. So their times that they have available to play differs. But if we bump it down to 90-minute days instead of two hour days, then we should still be able to get to the end game, no problem whatsoever. And yeah, all that fun stuff. So okay, let's see. Please list the server name in chat so I can attend right the first time. Yes, it is. You are correct, Shannon. It's a members of Savage Court only, Esquire tier and above, guys. So you don't have to go crazy and join like top tier in order to gain access. I think the Esquire tier is $3. Will get you membership, and the reason that I gate it behind membership is just to keep trolls out of it. We don't want people ruining the server, so I figure if they have a little skin in the game, they will take the server more seriously, and we will have less headaches to deal with. I did at one time have a server that was free to play, and it was a nightmare. We had so many people coming in and just ruining everybody else's fun, and it was no good to anybody. So I went with the membership model to kind of help keep the trolls out and all that fun stuff. Let's see, how do you get in? Yes, and thank you, Shannon, for posting that Patreon link. Like I said, guys, Esquire tier and above. If you join on Patreon, you should automatically get your Discord role assigned to you. If you join on YouTube, then just send me a DM, and then we'll get your assigned role, or your role assigned for you, and then you can gain all the server information on the Discord server. So, okay, Jamal, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Schneidi, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And Ian, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right. Is there still a Darkness Falls server? No, there's not. The Darkness Falls server was taken down, oh boy, quite a few months ago. Initially, I was unaware that it had been taken down. But once I did find out that it was taken down, I published an announcement on the members channel. So, there was not a lot of interest in like the Darkness Falls server, and it honestly kind of split the active community, where some wanted to play Darkness Falls, some wanted to play vanilla, and it kind of split the band in half, so to speak. So yeah, the Darkness Falls server is no longer up. And we just got the vanilla server going right now, and I think that's the way we're going to keep it in the future. We're going to keep the vanilla server going, and try just doing more frequent wipes and some different settings and that kind of thing, and go from there. Mick Billy Boy, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Wedding went. Whoa, somebody's hitting me. Nurse, no, bad. I'm reading chat here. Okay, bad. Video Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Just getting caught up on chat here. Okay, wedding went off without any problems. Nearly avoided falling on my face. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you avoided that. and guys, speaking of falling on your face, I am the clumsiest dude in the world. So, Shannon, I can relate. I constantly trip and fall on my face all the time. Oh, I love it. Happy you are streaming. Well, thank you, Jamal. I appreciate that. We are here every Friday night. Same time, same Savins World channel. I love it. Fridays are my favorite night of the week. And this week flew by, guys. I was really, really glad that it did. So how much dedicated Warren for server? Not sure what you're asking there. Dedicated Warren. I don't know what you're asking there, Ian. If you can clarify, maybe I can answer the question. I almost said the wedding went off without a hitch, except 2 people did get hitched. But exactly right. We hope it went off with a hitch, at least one hitch. That's what we want. Any plans for skins for items? Are you talking about in 7 days? I don't think there are plans for item skins as of not now. That may be something they add in after the game goes gold. Kind of add in like a DLC pack or something where you can download different skins for weapons and armor and all that fun stuff. But I don't believe that is on the agenda for right now. Are you ever going to consider MMO? I've played a few. I played New World for a little bit, and it was, it kind of sucked. Yeah, I played MMOs a long time ago. Like, I was really big into EverQuest. That, again, showing my age. But that was a long time ago. I haven't been really into... I also played Star Wars Galaxies back in the day. And there's actually a project that I was a fan of not too long ago about trying to bring back the OG Star Wars Galaxy before the developers went crazy and destroyed the game and the fan base ran away. Yeah, but... the problem is MMOs are time sinks, like massive time sinks. And I just don't, I wish I had more time to dedicate, because there are some MMOs that I find, fun. I would love to hop into Final Fantasy and give the Final Fantasy MMO and give that a try. It looks like a lot of fun. But I just don't have the time necessary to dedicate to an MMO, unfortunately. Defend the Area quest is what I'm looking forward to most. I hope it scales with how many players take on the quest at the same time. Also, they should add bosses sometime. Yeah, we'll get into possible new quest ideas. Again, still as of this point, the Fun Pimps have not really announced what those new quest types are going to be. So we don't have any information on exactly what they could, what they will be, but it is fun to speculate as to what those possible quest types could be. It's pretty fun. Oh, hey Bo, let's go say hi to Bo. Hey Bo, oh, you know what? Bo looks like he needs a pointy stick to the face. There you go, Bo. That's for you, buddy. Pointy stick for the win. I love it. Okay. Did I miss anything? Not really. I just kind of outlined the new server, the way we're going to be handling the Savins World server moving forward, and trying to get back to hanging out with you guys and just because streaming. I love Friday streaming. I miss my Sunday, what I call my Sunday fun day, where I get to just hang out and play a game with some friends. So that's what we're gonna try to get back to, and by giving a solid time frame of when we're going to be doing resets, I think that'll help, because there's some people who really enjoy the start of the game, like starting up a new world and picking out a place to call home and getting through those first couple of hordes. There's people that really enjoy that aspect of the game, and by doing more frequent resets, I think we'll be able to engage more with the audience, which is that was the whole reason behind starting the server in the first place, is to give everybody a place where they can congregate with some fellow gamers and die chicken and have some fun. That was the whole point. So I want to get back to that. And again, like I said, a lot of the decrease in the die chicken. Got it. A lot of the decrease in the activity on the server was due to me being unable to keep people engaged. So I'm hoping to change that. We're going to be, like I said, that's why I announced that Sunday afternoon / evenings are going to be, we're getting back to Sunday Fun Day, and I personally will be on the server on those days. So you guys can come if you want, slay some jerks with me. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Chicken! Chicken genocide, man. That's my evil laugh. Let's see. Can you start a Darkness Falls yourself? You should let us do that. Options are important. Well, the problem is I don't have the equipment to host my own Darkness Falls server, and server rentals are, they cost the moolah, and until the community gets large enough where it would warrant hosting 2 different servers, it just doesn't. It's unfortunately not going to be a possibility for me. But and I don't have one. Like I said, I don't have the equipment needed to host one by myself. I would have to rent, or I'd have to purchase the service from a server hosting site like Ping Perfect, which is what we do for the Savins World vanilla server. And until the demand warrants a second server, it doesn't make any sense to have a server that just to have it there and nobody using it. It would kind of be a waste. So yes, we're just going to stick with the vanilla one for now, and then maybe perhaps down the road we'll add in more servers if the demand is there. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I want to start a Darkness Falls server myself. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a great thing, guys. If you want to start your own server, you absolutely can. Yeah, more power to you. That'd be cool. And if you guys do, I mean, feel free. There's a channel on the Savins World Discord that is dedicated for people looking for a group. So, and if you have a server, you run your own server, or you have a group of friends looking for more people to play with, or if you're an individual looking for people to play with, you could absolutely post make a post on that looking for a group section, post the details to your server, and tell people, hey, if you're looking for a server to play, if you have a Darkness Falls server and you're looking for more people to play on it, feel free, post away in there. See if you can get some more eyeballs and get some more people playing on your server. That is absolutely okay. That's what that channel's there for. So yeah, feel free to do that. All right, best pre-gen map. Ooh, that's a good question. I think they're all pretty good. I don't personally think there's any one that is any better than the others. I think they all have their own strengths and weaknesses. I would say that Navezgane is, even though it's the original, I think it's actually the worst pre-gen map personally, just because it's much more limiting than some of the others. The others have a lot more going on than Navezgane, but that's just my opinion. I don't think really any of them are like head and shoulders above the rest, but yeah, I think they're all pretty good. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. All right, David's bridle didn't hem my dress correctly, and stepping up on stairs when I got to the altar, I stepped on my dress. Oh no. Oh man. Well, I'm glad that you didn't faceplant. That's a good thing. Do you think bandits will have bosses in camps? They not necessarily bosses. The Fun Pimps have announced that the bandits will be tiered. There's going to be like tier 1 bandits, tier 2 bandits, and tier 3 bandits. So maybe there may be like one or two like higher tier bandits. And again, I think that's going to come down to your game stage as well. I think game stage is going to play a big factor in what spawns. So yeah, I don't think there's necessarily going to be boss bandits or anything like that. They did make mention to special infected coming at some point, but pretty much they've kind of poo-pooed the idea of adding bosses. Kind of bosses. There might be different. They're not going to be unique entities, right? Wow. They might be like just advanced versions of what we already have. I think I remember reading on the forums that they're not really looking to add in like named bosses or things like that to the game. Not that I'm aware of. Let's see. New World is way better now. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I heard that they've done a lot of work to it. I played it, oh man, had to have been, boy, I don't even remember. It was a while ago. And it was okay, but it was nothing to write home about at the time. But I have heard that it has gotten better. So, yeah, it might be worth taking another look at. Again, it all comes down to time, guys. I really wish I had more time. There's so many different things that I would do that if I could. I need to sip my beverage. Has a release time frame been set yet for Alpha 21? Not to my knowledge. They haven't really even hinted at anything. They're just sticking with their normal. It'll be done when it's done time frame. So, not that I'm aware of. Now there is speculation. There is the thought that maybe they're going to make some announcements during TwitchCon, which is going on right now as we speak. So we may get more information here in the very, very near future. That is a possibility. I keep up to date on the dev diary for Alpha 21. I've been on the forums a lot more than than I normally am. I usually avoid them like the plague because they're so toxic. But yeah, I have been keeping tabs on the dev diary to see if they've made any other announcements. And as of this afternoon, the last time I checked, I didn't see anything new. But speculation or the rumor is that they may be making some announcements here because of their involvement in TwitchCon, which is going on right now. So wait and see. We shall see. I will, like I said, I'm going to be making update videos all the way up until the point when Alpha 21 drops. So if any news if they break any news, I will definitely post about it on Discord and probably make an update video on that. So yeah, as soon as they release news of a release date, you know what? This is really annoying. Let's see if we can. I really need to look up that that clear weather, because it's been like foggy weather all day long. I know there's a console command that can clear the weather, but I just haven't bothered looking it up. All right. I'm happy with having the mall. That is huge and awesome. Oh, I love the mall. The Whisker Biscuits did such an amazing job. And even the first mall was awesome, and their revamp of the mall is awesome. All right, that didn't work, so maybe let's go to the afternoon. Will that work? You gonna clear, brother? There we go. Now it's starting to clear. All right, note to self. Look up the console command to clear weather. You'd think as much time as I spend in my testing world that I would have that down by now, but nope. Oh, gotta love it. All right. I think a clear bandit camp outpost quest would be a good idea. I believe those will be in 21. There will be a clear, but those won't technically be a new quest type, because we do have clear quests in the game already. The Fun Pimps did say that we have 2 brand new distinct quest types coming. So I do 100% believe that there will be clear quests for bandit POIs, because they have confirmed that bandits are it's crazy. They have not put bandits on the officially confirmed list as of yet. It's weather fog 0. Oh, okay, Matt. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. Weather fog 0. Okay, thank you. I will remember that. So if we'll give that a try once the weather kicks up again. We'll try to we'll give that console command a try. Hey, Arlene, I'm over here. Come say hi. You can get a pointy stick to the face. Yeah, pointy stick to the face. You are no match for my pointy stick. Are you dead? You dead. Hey, hazmat dude, over here. You can have one too. Pointy stick to the face. Most powerful weapon in the apocalypse. Pointy stick. Oh, I love it. Hiya! Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's keep on rolling. So yeah, clear bandit PO there. So even though the bandits have not been officially added to the confirmed list as of yet, they have been all but confirmed. I would be very, very surprised if they come out and say, yeah, remember the bandits? Yeah, we're going to have to push them back to 22. I would be absolutely shocked. And yeah, if you think the Alpha 21's receiving backlash now, if they hold the bandits off until 22, oh man, there is going to be epic backlash. So yeah, I do not think that's going to happen. I do believe bandits are going to be coming, and they've already announced that bandits will have their own POIs as well. So, excuse me. Oh, and Matt, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I don't think I said welcome. I just said thank you for the console command. So, welcome to the stream as well. Yes, so I believe clear bandit a clear quest on a bandit POI is absolutely going to be added to 21. I believe that wholeheartedly. Let's see. Will bandits be aggressive towards wildlife and backwards? Yes, they will. Fatal did confirm that the bandits should be able to fight not only wildlife, but zombies as well. He said that, well, he said that they will fight the zombies. And then he used he said, similar to how zombies fight animals, bandits will fight zombies. So it'll be very interesting to see how all of those interact together. I think one of the things I'm going to do during the streamer weekend is we're going to have like a death match. We'll put zombie versus bandit versus bears, because I'd love to see how they interact. Who do they prioritize? Do they how does that all work? And also, will they prioritize? So like, well, let's say a bandit, a wolf, and a zombie are all fighting, right? They're fighting each other, and then you come stumbling across, you come within range. Do they stop fighting each other and prioritize you? Or do they finish their fight and then the winner prioritizes you? So there's so many things to test and see how they would interact. It's going to be really, really cool. But we do know that, yes, bandits will attack zombies. They will fight zombies. And they will fight animals and that kind of thing too. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of cool. Going to be cool. All right, who else wants to be stabbed in the face? Anybody? Anybody want a stabbing? Who wants a stabbing? Who wants a stabbing? Okay. New Mutant Zombie is still not in Horde Night attacks. No. Are you talking about, I don't even remember what he's named, what he's named here. Let's see if we can find him. Okay. What is he called? Zombie burnt businessman. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Screamer, soldier. Mutated. There we go. Yeah. You're talking about this dude. Yeah, this guy is, I don't believe, he is not in the tables for Horde Night spawns. Either any version of the mutated zombie is does not, I don't believe, will spawn on Horde Night. That may change down the road, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure that he is he is not included in the Horde Night spawn tables. Okay, might there be bandit attacks similar to Horde Night? Well, the devs did discuss this a little bit. They're not going to be. They're going to be more like the wandering hordes that you see spawning. However, they're not going to be as numerous. They're going to be much more rare. Which honestly, guys, that doesn't bother me at all. It makes total sense. In a zombie apocalypse, the human population would be decimated. So you're not going to see, like gigantic armies of human beings roaming around. They're going to be sparse. I think they said that like the max you would like to see them at is maybe 5 bandits in a horde, or 5 bandits in a group wandering around. But generally speaking, it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 at a time that will spawn, and they're gonna work similar to the current wandering horde mechanic. Chicken, you will taste my pointy stick. Yes, ha ha. So now you guys know that like every once in a while, a group of 12-ish zombies will spawn close to your general area and start pathing towards your general direction. I think they're going to be a similar mechanic to that. You'll find random spawns out in the world. You'll find the bandit POIs, and then occasionally you will have the wandering group of bandits that's going to contain anywhere from 2 to up to 5 bandits at a time. Okay. Thanks, Shannon. I owe it all to you. Awesome. How about an automatic mod download and install with uninstall system in case of errors? If you're talking about like overhaul mods, I always recommend that people use the 7 Days to Die mod launcher. It's a very, very cool little tool that you can download. It will it pretty much walks you through how to play. There's a whole host of overhaul mods available through the mod launcher. I always recommend people use the mod launcher if they want to use want to play the overhauled versions. It's pretty user friendly and pretty simple to set up, and then even and then to set up multiple versions. Plus, what's cool is you can actually you don't have to uninstall your vanilla version in order to use the mod launcher and play the modded versions. You can just use the mod. Oop, there's Bo. Let's go say hi. You can just use the mod launcher to jump into an overhaul mod without having to uninstall the vanilla version, which is cool. Yeah! What do we got? It's always the same. Oh, here, I can take that. But the rest of this stuff can go away. We don't need it. Don't need it. Go away. Okay. I check your channel all the time. You're actually the one streamer that got me into 7 Days to Die. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome to hear. And thank you again for joining the stream, and thanks for watching the videos. I really appreciate that. I do indeed. A bandit, a zombie, and a bear get into a bar. Yeah, sounds like a bad joke. Exactly. A bandit, a zombie, and a bear walk into a bar. If they have shown bandits, I wonder if there will be zombie bandits. I don't believe so. No, I don't think they're going to be adding anything like that. I don't believe that's in the works, but who knows? Maybe down the road. It was hard last time. I tried. Using the mod launcher. I know you can go online and YouTube. There's some people have done videos on how to use the mod launcher. So I would definitely recommend looking up there's definitely I guarantee there's a how-to video on how to do that. Ooh. Is there a wolf? I thought I heard a wolf. Hello? Hello? Wolf? Where you at, puppy? Want to introduce you to my pointy stick? Might be hearing things, guys. That happens. I hear things all the time. I'm losing my mind. All right. Just imagine making yourself a horde base above a bandit stronghold during horde night. Yes. That's what, again, like I said, there's going to be so much to test when it comes to bandits. Just to see. Now that there's going to be multiple enemy types, kind of similar to aggressive animals and zombies, what is the priority list for these enemies? Are they going to prioritize you above everything else no matter what, or will they prioritize each other depending on proximity, who's closest? I mean, there's so many questions that we can hopefully get into once 21 drops. So. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Will bandits have and use guns, ranged weapons? Yes, there are, again, like I said, multiple tiers, and there are both melee and ranged bandits coming. So, that's going to be another interesting thing to see is melee bandits are pretty simple, straightforward. The devs say they're going to be using, they're not going to be using like top tier weapons and that kind of thing. Like the melee will have like really generic basic clubs. That way they don't hit you once in the head and you die, kind of thing. They don't want to make them so OP that they're impossible to an impossible challenge to take down. So you would think that similarly the ranged bandits are going to have basic weapons, maybe pipe weapons. But at the same time, how accurate are they going to be? Are they going to be like God tier where they headshot, instant headshot every single time they fire? How accurate is their firing going to be? How, like in the beginning, they're going to be pretty basic. But they are supposed to take cover and that kind of thing. But yeah, there's just so many things that we don't know and probably won't know until we get our hands on them. And we can test it out for ourselves, which is, I'm looking forward to. It's going to be cool. Buzz, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Oh. Down goes Buzz. Let's see. Try again, but where to find mods? If you're looking for individual mods, I always recommend Nexus. Nexus has some good mods. So, yeah, definitely want to hit up that the Nexus. And there's always new mods being added on a daily basis. You just got to be careful when you're installing mods manually, because you know you can run into some issues. That's why I really like the mod launcher, because it ooh, is that Tweaky McGee? Hey buddy, I got something for you. Pointy stick. Ooh, nice. Hey, where are you running? No, bad. You jerk. Zaza, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining, and happy Friday to you. Alright. Will bandits just try to kill you or other priorities? Have your food or vehicle stolen? Defend your base, not just yourself. No, so the bandits will... They've said that the bandits will not go after your items. They will attack the player. The only way they would destroy a block is if that block was blocking their path, and they had to destroy it in order to reach the player. So in the beginning, the bandit AI is going to be very, very similar to the zombie AI. They are going to act in a very similar manner to the zombies, aside from the fact that they will try to duck behind cover and that kind of thing. So whereas the zombies just come, straight forward in your face, just try to get you all the time. The bandits will have the ability to, especially if they're a ranged bandit, they're not just going to stand out in the middle of an open field. Instead, they may try to duck behind a car or duck behind a rock or something like that. So that will be interesting to see. Is bandit ammo infinite? That's a good question. Very good question. I do not know the answer to that. And that's another thing that we'll probably have to wait and test once 21 drops. So that'd be pretty easy to test. Just spawn in a ranged bandit, put yourself into God mode, and stand in front of him, and see how many times he fires before switching to his melee weapon and trying to smack you in the face. So yeah. It'll be interesting. Will bandits crawl also? Everyone can crawl but the player. Well, they will have the same mechanics as the zombies. So the zombies can now get through 1.5 block spaces. Even players can get into much lower places than they used to be able to. For instance, see here, I'm kind of ducking underneath this little area here. Ducking down. The ability to crawl, like 1 meter egress is coming down the road, but it is not currently in the game. So since the bandits are going to have pretty much the same AI or utilize the basic zombie mechanics, then yes, they will be able to crawl to the extent that the zombies can crawl in this game right now. Make the run out of ammo and yell "F you, I hate you," and then run so we can chase them. Yeah, that's another thing. We'll like, let's say you damage a bandit, right? You injure him. Is his AI going to do what a human being would do and try to retreat? Will the bandits have any kind of retreat mechanism? That now they said they will duck, duck behind cover. But will they, when they get to a point, will they say, "Oh, screw this, I'm out of here," and try to run away? That'd be interesting to see. I'm excited about bandits, guys. That's why I said, man, it's not on the confirmed list as of yet, but I am 99.9% sure that they will make it into Alpha 21. If they don't, oh boy, you're gonna have quite a response from yeah, it's going to be an ugly reception for Alpha 21 for sure. Okay. See here. Is there going to be any audio dialogue for the bandits? Like them saying, trying to kill you and swear at you and things like that. I think down the road, I don't know. I don't remember offhand if they have like basic audio dialogue, like in Skyrim and Fallout, you know, where the raiders or bandits talk to each other around campfires and that kind of thing. I don't know if that's going to be in the game initially, but as I said in my bandits video, guys, we have to keep our expectations a little bit lower when it comes to bandits. This is just the first iteration of bandits. They're going to be very, very basic, and then they're going to add on to the bandits as they go down the road. So yeah, we need to temper our expectations just a little bit. We're not going to get, you know, the most complex and extremely intelligent human bandits at the very, very beginning, but they will get more advanced as time goes on. So who knows what the future holds? Who knows what they're going to be, you know, 6 months after 21 drops, or you know, even a couple months after 21 drops. Buzz, good to see you, bud. Good to see you. All right. Okay. Boom. Are bandits going to use tools to break blocks, i.e. ranged bandit using a pickaxe to break a block to reach you? Well, they will destroy blocks. How they go about destroying those blocks, I do not know. But the devs have said that they are going to... They won't target blocks. Like let's say you have a storage box that has all your stuff in it. The bandits are not going to target your items in that way. But if that storage box is blocking their path in order to get to you, then absolutely they will destroy that block. But how they go about destroying it, I do not know. Okay, let's see. I didn't watch your streams for almost a year. Do you remember me? I guess not. It's nice you are still streaming. Keep it like this. Oh, I love these streams. And yeah, and if you've been here before and I don't recognize your name, I apologize. I can barely remember what I had for breakfast. So remembering something from a year ago is, yeah, that's way beyond my capabilities. So, yes, if you were here a year ago, that is awesome. And if you are back to watch another stream, that is also awesome. I thank you very, very much for joining us, for sure. So what you're saying is that bandits are going to be super complex and very OP. Yep, I think that encapsulates what I said perfectly. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so we've been spending almost the first hour talking about bandits, which is awesome. I mean, because honestly, guys, if you want my honest opinion, it's the thing that I'm the most excited about because it's the only real thing that's new. And I mean, we have new variations of existing stuff, but bandits are like the only thing that is actually being added to the game, you know, instead of like the learn by looting system. It's a new overhaul, but it's an overhaul of an existing system. And the drinking water rebalance, it's an overhaul of something that's already in the game, whereas bandits are the only thing that are not currently in the game, which is why I think it's easily the most exciting thing that they've mentioned will probably be coming in 21. Everything else is a rework of a rework of a rework, and it may be different, but it's not new, you know. And that's the thing that's really going to be, for a game like this, you know, you got to add in the new content. You know, we're going for gold, right? So Yeah. In order to get to gold, you got to put in the pieces that are missing instead of rearranging pieces that are already there. And that's why, yeah, bandits, I'm all for it. I'm excited about the bandits. So, um, I honestly want level CSGO Russian bot difficulty bandits in tier 5s. Yeah, again, like I say, guys, in the beginning, the bandits are gonna be pretty basic. You're not gonna be getting um, they're not gonna be as complex as they may be down the road, but yeah, yeah. All right. Richard, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Will bandits have crops and water collectors? That's a good question. Bandit POIs, I'm guessing that they're going to be... I don't know. I'm guessing there's going to be a wide variety of them, but you'd think that they would be kind of similar to like a player-made POI, you know? I mean, in some respects, they're going to have some sort of, they're going to appear to be functional in some way, right? Because they're human beings, so they're going to need food, they're going to need water. So yeah, you could expect them to contain, you know, some way to sustain life. Although they are bandits, so that means you know, they maybe they're leaning towards they're more of scavengers instead of, you know, maintaining a sustainable community style area, you know, where they're growing crops and harvesting water and that kind of thing. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they come up with bandit POIs once they're introduced. All right. What is learn by looting? Learn by looting is the new crafting. So they're doing an overhaul to the crafting mechanic, the crafting system in 7 Days to Die. They are decoupling it from perks. Right now, in order to unlock crafting recipes, you have to put points into perks or find schematics. That is no longer the case. Now you have to learn new crafting recipes by looting magazines. So you loot magazines. There's 23 different magazine types being added to the game, and those will govern all of the crafting recipes. There's going to be up to 100 different levels, so you'll have to read 100 of a certain magazine in order to get to the top tier crafting of weapons, armors, tools, all that fun stuff. Even food and drink recipes. All of the craftable items in the game, for the most part, are going to be locked behind the magazines. So instead of our current system where you go into, let's go take a look at my skills here. So let's say I want to learn how to make higher level rifles. I would have to throw points into Deadeye, and that would unlock, see this one, level 1 unlocks the hunting rifle, and then you can do quality 3 rifles, quality 4 rifles, quality 5 rifles. Well, that is no longer, you can no longer do that through skill points. Now you are going to be looting magazines from, you know, everywhere that you loot. So, yeah, that's the new learn by looting system. Just decoupling the crafting from perks and making it unlocked by magazines and magazine, different categories of magazines instead. All right. Turin, I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you. See, I wouldn't be surprised if the main bandit leader would be the Duke of Navezgane. Yeah, I think eventually the Duke's going to be like the main antagonist, and Noah is going to be like a competing faction leader. He'll be, you know, kind of like the good faction, and the Duke will be the bad faction. I think that's the direction they are going, and then hopefully there'll be more factions, and there'll be a lot of different options do you want to side with the Duke? Do you want to side with Noah? Do you want to side with a third faction? Do you want to side with nobody? Do you want to create your own faction? There's so many different possibilities they could do once they get to that point where they're starting to introduce a main storyline, which that's going to be one of the last things they add. They said that might actually be something they add in at the very, very end before they do beta and polish and then go gold. So that's probably we've probably got at least a couple of alphas to go before that happens. But we might start. I think the bandits are going to be kind of the kicking off point. It's going to be the thing that will really help to lay the foundation for the factions and the storyline moving forward. I think that's kind of like the main a very good first step into that world. So, okay, what else do we got? Maybe we all complained about how much we hated the learn by doing systems. The pimps might bring it back. Yes. Unfortunately, I think learn by doing is. There's no way they're going to be switching back to a learn by doing system. They made that pretty much crystal clear that learn by doing is dead and gone, and yeah, they have no desire to bring it back no matter what. And you know what? I'm at this point, I just want them to pick something and stick with it. You know, it's like it's been going on long enough, guys. It's like, pick something and stick with it. Let's see. A research system lets you jump up in power. Yes. Like killing a bandit and researching his gun to get more powerful instead of waiting to be able to make it by XP. Well, so yeah, the way... So the magazines only they only affect... There will still be skills in the game, right? You'll still put points into perks, but those perks will just no longer unlock crafting directly. They will increase your odds of finding certain magazines. So let's say I perk into my pointy stick here, I will have a higher probability of finding pointy stick magazines when I loot than others. I will still find other magazines, but I will have a higher likelihood of finding the magazines that I'm perked into. Plus, you also will still get other bonuses by speccing into certain items. So like if we look at the skills again, if we go back to Deadeye, not only do you unlock the hunting rifle recipe, but you also do the 10% more damage, and you also have your aim and reload 10% faster. So stuff like that will stay, and they're going to be reworking all the perks and that kind of thing. They will no longer unlock crafting recipes. So yeah. Hopefully that answers that question a bit. Hope they will reconsider the water change into another way. Like, you can't refill water from rivers and still keep water jars. Water jars you have to put into the dew collector to get water. Well, the water jars are gone completely, Zaza. They are removing jars from the game completely. Yeah, in Alpha 21, there's going to be no way to collect water in bulk. None at all. And I would agree with you. I don't think that they're going about the change the right way. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make water more scarce, but the problem was never the empty jars. That's not the problem. The problem is making the liquid inside the empty jars potable, which could be done in a much better way, in my opinion, instead of just removing the jars. I don't think the jars are the problem. So yeah, I'm with you. I don't think that they're going about that change. I understand what they're trying to do. I just don't think they're going about the change in the right way. So, all right, who did we miss? Oh, Cry Havoc, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Abdulaziz, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Okay, what did I miss? I think the bandits will be so buggy. Yes, I think you are probably right. In the beginning, they are going to be very basic and probably very buggy, and hopefully it won't take them too long to iron those bugs out. But I think that is a good bet, a safe bet. So you think the AI won't be as good as the forest? Um, I don't know. I think it's going to be very basic in the beginning. Um, and to be honest, guys, I have played the forest a little bit. I started a little bit of a playthrough. It was a members only series. Oh, and for the members out there, I will have an announcement regarding the forest series coming up here soon. So stay tuned for that. It has been a few weeks since I've released an episode of that. So stay tuned for that. I will be making an announcement about that here in the not too distant future. But yeah, I honestly have not. I've pretty much done everything I could to stay away from the enemies in the game. And in fact, the few interactions I had with them, they pretty much kept their distance. I've only had to kill one so far in my entire run. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the AI is like in the forest. I haven't had a chance to witness it very much. So whether the 7 days AI is going to be the same, different, comparable, I have no idea because I'm not very familiar with the forest AI. Oh, 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 oh! Somebody said I want to point. I heard. Where you at? There you is. Hey, over here. I heard you want to say hello to my pointy stick. There you go. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, and with the workbench. So if I can't find you can't craft it. Yeah. So the workbench, the forge, the cement mixer, chemistry station, all of those are going to be locked behind magazines as well. I believe the forge ahead is going to be the magazine series that you will have to find in order to unlock crafting of workstations. Especially, I'm guessing the workbench or the forge, the workbench, and the cement mixer are probably going to be in the same book series, governed by Forge Ahead, and maybe the chemistry station as well. But I do not know for sure. We're going to have to wait until 21 comes out, and then we'll take a look and see what governs what and what exactly all, because they've announced there's 23 different categories, 23 categories. So what each of those categories are, I do not know as of yet. We just know a few of them have been announced, but not all of them for sure. I wish they would put in a weapon tool upgrade system, sort of like Undead Legacy. Yeah, I'm not again. I'm not again. I'm not. I know about Undead Legacy, but I've never actually played it myself. From what I hear, it's actually really fun. So, I really enjoyed the console version weapons upgrade system. I thought it was really cool being able to combine weapon parts together to increase the quality ranking of that, and assembling weapons from parts. And I really liked that system. I thought it was really cool. Don't think we're going to be getting anything like that coming back. But yeah, that was kind of a fun system. Having to find the various weapons parts and then combining them into a weapon. And then you could use the workbench to combine parts to make better parts, and mix and match. Okay, well this receiver is better than this one here, so let's combine these two together to get an even better one, and that'll improve my weapon completely overall. Yeah, I just think it was really cool. It was kind of a really cool system. So I don't know what exactly the system's like in Undead Legacy. But it could be similar to that. If it is, yeah, I agree. I thought that was a really fun system, and I was kind of sad that they went away from it. But I don't think in vanilla we're going to be getting anything like that coming back anytime soon, or I think ever. I think that's pretty much gone bye, unfortunately. So mags against perks. Yeah, see, yeah, magazines are You're going to be doing a whole lot more looting, guys. This update is really pushing players towards looting. That's one reason why there's a lot of backlash. A lot of people upset about this is because not everybody enjoys looting. You know, there are a lot of people out there who enjoy the isolated play style. You know, they play with traders off, or you know, they try to limit their looting as much as possible. Whereas this update is really loot intensive. You have to loot for magazines, you have to loot for water, you have to do trader quests in order to get the filter to make the dew collector. It's really loot intensive. How about a book with recipes? Make the stuff you make get better and can be stolen, but you still remember, but you can't make top notch. Oh, that'd be kind of like a cookbook. You know, you have a cookbook, you have the recipe there. You may still know the recipe, but you may forget the details. So it all your recipe, your item might not turn out as good as it would have if you had the book in front of you. Yeah, that could be cool. It would be totally new to gaming. So could you get a magazine for a level 5 shotgun before being able to make a level 3? No, that's not how it works. So think of it like this, guys. Here, let me see if I can give you guys a visual representation here. Oh, we'll use let's go out into the forest here, and I'll throw down some blocks. We'll use blocks to make a visual representation. Okay. So let's say I am looking to craft shotguns. Well, I'll have to find shotgun magazines, right? And let's say, okay, I found one. I found a shotgun magazine. That's going to unlock like a basic pipe shotgun at quality level 1, right? And then I find another one, and another one, and another one, and then eventually I will get to a level. So let's say I've found 10. I've got 10. I've collected and read 10 magazines, right? Boom. Then that will these are just hypothetical numbers, guys. We'll have to see exactly how many you'll need in order to get to the next level. Then I will be able to, okay, cool, I found X amount of magazines. That will allow me to unlock the double barrel shotgun. Now I can craft quality 1 double barrel shotguns. And as I increase, so here we've got level 1, then we go up to level 2. All right, level 2. And then eventually we get up to level 3. Boom. But as I increase the amount of books or magazines that I've read, the quality that I'm able to, the quality of item I'm able to craft will go up as well. So let's say I have 5 of the shotgun magazines. Well, maybe that'll be enough magazines to craft a quality 3 pipe shotgun. And then once I get up to the double barrel option, I'll be able to craft the level 5 pipe shotgun. And then we'll also be able to start doing the double barrel shotgun. And then once as I increase get even more magazines, I'll be able to craft even better quality double barrel shotguns until we get to the pump shotgun level. And then here I can start crafting quality 1 pump shotguns until we get all the way to the, keep collecting magazines, keep reading magazines. Well, it'll increase the quality rating of what you can craft, and eventually it will lead to unlocking the auto shotgun. So it's kind of a progression thing where you not only are you unlocking recipes, but you're also unlocking the ability to to craft higher quality items as well. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense for you guys. So yeah, you're not going to be finding schematics and that kind of thing, and you're not going to be the magazines build on each other, so you'll get higher. You'll be able to craft higher quality items as you go down the road, and then eventually higher tier items as well down the road. So That's how they've described it anyway. All right. The system sounds fun and brings you to more scavenging. Yeah, see, and I think that's the goal. I think they're trying to make it so that players need to get out in the world and loot more, which, you know, more power to them. But that's that is that's going to make some players happy, and it's going to really upset other players because, like I said, not everybody enjoys, you know, the looting and the doing the trader runs. There's a good portion of players who prefer a more isolated play style or play with traders off. They do not interact with the trader. They want to limit the trader interactions. So these changes are pretty much going to destroy their play styles, because in order to unlock crafting recipes, you're going to have to do a lot more looting. In order to keep yourself hydrated, you're going to have to do a lot more looting. The filter required to build the dew collector is almost exclusively a trader item. They have said that there is a very rare chance to loot them, but it is an extremely rare chance to loot them. You're not going to be finding them in loot very often. Your best bet is going to be as a trader reward or purchasing them from the trader. And the trader inventories are RNG based. You know what spawns in the trader inventory. It's up to the RNG gods. Same with the rewards. It's RNG based as well. So you're not guaranteed to get a filter, even if you do a bunch of quests and that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of RNG focus and a lot of looting focus in this update. So it is a RNG based build from now on. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Specialization would probably just be harder. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, you could still specialize in like what weapon you want to use, because you'll have a higher chance of finding those magazines and those parts. But yeah, it's going to change a lot, and I don't know. Well, I don't know. Night M Nova, not sure if I said welcome, but welcome to the stream. And Old Crow, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. If specking into a skill tree increases odds of finding certain mags, then still possible to specialize. Yeah, it'll still be possible to specialize. It's just gonna be more difficult, and it'll be interesting how it impacts multiplayer. It'll be interesting how it impacts certain play styles and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, we will see. Still no workable workstations in the world. Yes, they broke them all. Are you all Americans? Not everybody. I think about 50% of my audience is American. But we have members and viewers from all over the world. Asmo, for instance, he was here earlier. He's from Australia. And Cry Havoc, there you go, Canadian. And we get people from Germany, and we get people from... we have a good Peruvian fan base, believe it or not. Last week we had people from Finland. Yeah, we get viewers from all over the world, that's the beauty of YouTube. Love it. Looting can be time consuming. Yes, it can be. Absolutely. And unfortunately, players are going to have to be spending a lot more of their time looting in order to progress. There's no way around it. You're absolutely going to have to loot POIs. Especially in single player. In single player, there is no way around it. In multiplayer, perhaps you can have your friends bringing magazines to you. But then again, the magazines that you want, your friends probably are not going to be spec'd into them. So they will still find those magazines, but they won't be as readily available They'll find much more of their preferred, or their whatever they're spec'd into, and less of what you are. So it is going to be much more difficult for sure. Okay. At the end, it's apocalypse game, and while looting is a must. Or did you see a nomad? Some people like to make a hole, a very deep hole in the middle of nowhere, and live there. Mostly in PvP servers. Yes, exactly right. Exactly. See, guys, that's the thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think if somebody wants to play. I mean, I primarily focus on single player. In a single player game, I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody who prefers to, live out in the middle of nowhere and avoid the cities and don't go to the trader. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and I don't understand. I don't understand why that would be wrong. It's their game, and if that's what they prefer, cool. More power to them. I've always been a big advocate of play the game the way you want to play the game. It's your game, play it. So, yeah, I don't know. They're it wouldn't be as bad if they didn't market the game as a sandbox, and tell players, yeah, you can choose your own path, you can play your own play style. I don't think it'd be as bad, but that's kind of where it's like, wait, what? That doesn't make none of this makes sense. Zoe, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Thank you very much for joining. YouTube was wrong with the date and time. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's really strange. So like when I schedule the stream, I usually schedule it Friday, early afternoon. It's when I'll actually schedule it. And I always put the time, same time, but sometimes I'll check and it'll be like stream starting at 11 p.m. And I'm like, what? No. So I'll go back because I'm like, did I make a mistake? So I'll go back in and double check and make sure I didn't make a mistake. And nope, I put the right time, but somehow for some reason YouTube's like, you said this time, but we're gonna tell them it's gonna be hours and hours later. So yeah, you gotta love YouTube. If I remember correctly from a video a few weeks back, around level 11 is when the tier goes up. Not completely sure. Yeah, and it's going to vary from item to item. So not every tree is going to have like 100 magazines in order to max it out. Some of them have a lot less. Like there was one that they showed only had 70. So it's going to vary. But I believe, generally speaking, that sounds about right. But it all depends on the magazine series and what item it governs and all that fun stuff. Because some things are going to need more than others. There's more stuff to craft in that area than in others. So it would make sense. But yeah. This leveling system reminds me of those monthly subscription magazines to build your own 3D Trek skeleton. Get the skull with first sub. Next month you get a single rib. Yes, I feel you. Shooting at the walls of heartache. Bang bang. I am the warrior. The new looting system is just a whole lot of work to me. Yeah, you're not alone there. That's one common theme that has been expressed multiple times, is that this update feels like it's trying to extend the early parts of the game, make the early stages last longer, and keep players from getting to the late stages of the game, delay the end game as much as possible. That's a common common thing you hear of when you reach, common reaction is that a lot of people feel that this alpha is meant to extend, artificially extend the early part of the game and prevent players from getting to the latter stages of the game as quickly as they do now. So yeah, that's a common sentiment for sure. Well, now we better loot POI, then start quest reset for extra magazines. Yeah, double looting is going to. I mean, it's already a thing, but it's going to be something that will be much more useful because you're gonna need those magazines. You're gonna need that water. You're gonna need it. All right. When will Alpha 21 come out? Unfortunately, we do not know as of yet. The Fun Pimps are sticking to their "it'll be done when it's done" stance that they usually take when out with alphas. So we don't have any information on when it will potentially be out. But I'm guessing maybe by the end of the year, or it could be early 2023 before we see 21. No real rumblings. There is rumblings that they may be making some announcements at TwitchCon, which is going on right now. I will actually probably tomorrow be looking to see if any announcements were made about 21, because the Fun Pimps are they are participating in TwitchCon, and they are actually there right now as we speak. So it'll be interesting. Speculation for the next couple of months, but nothing has been said yet to my knowledge. Yes, correct. Personally, I like that it will be forcing me to go out and loot more. I become a turtle at a point in the game and it gets stale. Yeah, see, I don't mind. I just don't. I don't like. If you like looting, great. That's awesome. I personally love it. I mean, that's one of the best. To me, it wasn't the thing that drew me to this game, but it is something that I do enjoy. I do love going in, slaying the jerks and looting a POI. I personally do love it. My main issue is that not everybody does, and this is supposed to be a sandbox game. The design, the play styles are supposed to be left up to the player, but because of these changes, the people who prefer the turtle lifestyle are kind of SOL. They don't have the option, and the thing that annoys me the most is they're just getting rid of options, and I don't like that. I'm for letting players decide how they want to proceed, especially when you're marketing the game as a sandbox. Because when you use that word sandbox, that gives players an idea of what to expect. And when the changes are being made that nudge players away from their preferred style or make their preferred style unviable, remove the viability of their play styles, you're kind of I'm not a fan of that. I'm just not. I think the players should be able to choose the path that they want to take. And there's not, and it's not a small. It's not a small percentage of the fan base that prefers the isolated style. It's not like it's like 1% of the fan base. There's a good chunk of the fan base that prefers the isolated style. But it's gonna be nearly next to impossible with this update. You are absolutely going to have to go out and loot. There's no way around it, especially if you're playing a single player game. So yeah. Lorraine, welcome to the. I think I said welcome to you already, but if I didn't, welcome to the stream. Super Pant Man, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so yeah, so I think encouraging looting is one thing, but making it so it's impossible, that it is a must. That's where I have. That's a major red flag to me, because I'm not. I'm not cool with that. But that's just me personally. That's my personal opinion. Especially like I said, if you're marketing your game as a sandbox, then it should be a sandbox, and you shouldn't be removing those sandbox elements. And if you decide to go that route, take that sandbox tag off of your marketing. This game should not be marketed as a sandbox if you're going to continually remove the sandbox elements. Okay, I noticed that you got more viewers than 8 months ago. Congratulations, you deserve it. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and I kind of took a little bit of a break. I went back to work. I was working full time, and that limited the time I had available to dedicate to the channel, which caused me to switch up my content a little bit. Got away from what we built the channel on, which is, the tutorials and the updates and all that kind of stuff. So things slowed down a little bit, which I expected them to. But once we got back into the updates and tutorials and that kind of thing, we kind of picked up right where we left off, and we're back growing like mad again, which is cool. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and watching the live streams and checking out the videos and hitting that like button and telling your friends and all that fun stuff. It is awesome. I really appreciate it. Every view counts, man. Every view, every thumbs up, every subscription, it all matters, and I appreciate every single one of them. I like the idea of the new system, but I think the Fun Pimps could have found a better way to implement it, like everything else they do. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I like the direction, kind of like the overarching goal of the changes. I just think some of the ways they chose to go about it is silly. Kind of silly. The only thing better than looting a POI is looting a just rated player base. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, when playing this game, I'm an absolute loot goblin, but it really grinds my gears if Fun Pimps dictate how we're supposed to play this sandbox game. Next, we'll remove 50 to 80% blocks of our horde base. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there. I don't see. And here, I've got a video coming out about this, guys. I've been kind of teasing it for the past couple of weeks. But I've got a video covering this topic in depth, and I don't want to get too far into it here because I kind of want to save it for the video, and then once the video comes out, we'll have a more in-depth discussion about this topic. But yeah, there's some bothersome things going on, and it's not. I have my own opinions on the whole thing, but there's a sentiment, there's a perception growing among the fan base, and it's disturbing. It's understandable. I completely understand it, but it's if you know anything about the history of gaming and some of the development companies, there's a lot of similarities going on right now. And it doesn't end well, especially for the developer. And like I said, when I release my video, we'll have a much more in-depth discussion. But there's some things happening now that are very concerning, and that need to be addressed. Need to be addressed for sure. Okay, I do agree with that. I've disliked the Fun Pimps are changing the way players play just because they dislike the way the game is going. It sucks when devs do it in any game. It seems this one has gone that way a lot. Yeah, and it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing new, but there does seem to be a pattern that's developing, or at least that's how people perceive it. That there is a pattern developing, and yeah. Okay. Hey, you rock, Seven. Well, you rock as well, video gamer. I appreciate you. Fun Pimps love their game, but dislike their fandom. It's like opening a restaurant, but just like serving two customers. Yeah. Yep. Play in the sandbox. No, you can't use a purple bucket. You have to use a red Dixie cup. I prefer a red Solo cup. Love it. All right, guys. Well, we are about an hour and a half in. I do think I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Here, let's go. Woohoo! Let's go flying, baby. Going to take a quick 5-minute break. So we have yet to talk about the the subjects that I was planning on talking about. But hey, you know what? That's how it goes. The reason I love these streams, guys, is because it's I like when I post them, I have a basic idea of what I want to touch on, but really you guys are the ones directing the conversation. This is just a discussion. You know, we are fans of the game. We love 7 Days, and we're going to come together and talk about what's going on. So yeah, I'll try to get us into the new artwork and the possible quest ideas when we get back. But you know what? If that's not what if you guys want to take the conversation in a different direction, that is perfectly okay with me. So, real quick before, Julie's LP, welcome to the stream. First time to this channel. Well, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. And then Super Pantman asks, what do you think about the nerf to drinking water? I've said it before. I love the idea. I'm just not a fan of how they went about it. I'm not a fan of how they went about it. I think trying to focus in on the survival aspect is a good thing. It's a good thing to focus on. However, the way they went about it makes no sense and is rather silly. So that's my opinion on the drinking water system. But again, we'll have to wait, and when Alpha 21 drops, we'll test all this stuff out, guys. We'll see what it's like, and then I'm giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on the information revealed as of right now. But when we get it and we get more information, we'll adjust our opinions accordingly. That's what fans do, guys. That's what we do. We analyze the game and what it might do to the game based on the information that we're presented. And without more information, this is, we formulate our opinions on that information. So, yeah, and to ask fans and a fandom not to speculate on what the future might hold, it's like asking a fish not to swim in water. That's what we do. So, yeah, I will tell you guys what I think based on the information provided, and then once 21 comes out, we'll check it out and we'll see what it has in store, and if after we actually experience it, that may alter our opinions, and that's the way it goes. So, I will always give it a chance, and that kind of stuff. But, yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, guys. I want to get up and stretch, refill my beverage. I'm going to throw on the commercials for y'all, and, yeah, we'll get back into the conversation and discussing the Alpha 21 updates when I return. So hang tight, guys. I will be back in just a few minutes.
Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, booze makes you better at everything. So he whipped up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Are you looking to master a high-powered, fully automatic firearm? Well, toss back some Grandpa's Learning Elixir and lock and load. Looking to increase your proficiency with some complex motorized tools? Well, don't forget the Grandpa's Learning Elixir. Down that moonshine and get to work. So come on down to Buzz's Bar and grab some Grandpa's Learning Elixir. It makes you better at everything.
Please drink responsibly.
Hey there, folks. My name is Nancy Sylvia Anderson, and I'm the new owner of Poppin' Pills. Our beloved founder Jared, who chased a squirrel into the forest and was never seen again, always believed that it was our duty to offer only the best in pharmaceuticals to our customers. And what better way to ensure that quality than by partnering with our supplier, Higashi Pharmaceuticals? I mean, if you can't trust an international mega corporation, then who can you trust? Higashi maintains the highest standards of animal testing performed in the most ethical and humane conditions. They use the latest methods and technology to research and develop life-saving and beneficial pharmaceuticals, like our brand new anabolic steroids, guaranteed to make you jump higher, run faster, and perform extraordinary feats of strength with absolutely no long-term effects whatsoever. So in the words of our beloved founder, come on down to Poppin' Pills and do some drugs.
Hey there, boys. My name is Candy, owner of Big Buns. It's totally a bakery. People just can't resist getting their hands on my Big Buns. The girls and I just love churning the butter, kneading the dough, and whipping up the tastiest of treats that you cannot resist putting in your mouth. We use only the ripest peaches, melons, and mangoes, and our milk cans are refreshed daily. I'm so proud to announce our latest creation, Jigglypuffs. They are just so delicious, and boy, do they jiggle. So come on down to Big Buns and get your hands on some now. We also offer private baking lessons. The girls can take you one-on-one or entire groups at a time. They have what it takes to satisfy your every baking need. So don't get all hot and bothered. We prefer hot and buttered. Ron, sweetie, I think the camera's pointed a little low.
I'm sorry.
So come on down and get your hands on my Big Buns. Big Buns, it's totally a bakery.
We live in a savage world. And I, Dirk Savage, know that better than most. So I opened Savage Country to help prepare you folks for this savage world. You wanna talk savage? I've seen some stuff and some things. Stuff that would drive most men insane. Things that would make you want to curl up and die. Don't believe me? I once tried to grab the last $20 Blu-ray player from Mo Powers on Black Friday. I once made an innocuous post on Twitter. One night, I had a little too much moonshine at Buzz's bar and woke up next to Arlene.
Hey, Dirk.
No amount of forgetting elixir will erase that. Oh, God. So please, folks, I beg of you, learn from my mistakes. Shop at Savage Country and prepare for evil.
I had my microphone muted the entire time. Oh, thank you very much for letting me know, chat. Oh, I love it. Okay. I think we're back. So you guys missed everything I just said. That is awesome. Okay. Well, what can you do? What can you do? The joys of live streaming, right, guys? So I just said thank you very much for joining this, for hanging in there with me, and we're gonna get back to the conversation. Sound is back. Okay, good. Good. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't even notice that I usually mute my microphone when I go on break, and then I just forgot to unmute it. Marker, take 2. Yeah, exactly right. Kaz, welcome to the stream. So we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. My mic wasn't muted. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But somebody said they watched one of my videos during lunch at school, and I thought that was really cool. And I wanted to say thank you. Sorry that chat's already gone by, but I think it was Nova that said that. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you checking out the video, no matter where you do. That's awesome. And then let's see here. What else did I miss? My go-to weapons. Me personally, I have always been a club man. I love the club weapon. It's my favorite weapon in the game. I'm a Smash Mouth. My preferred playstyle is Smash Mouth in your face. I like to smack him upside the head with my club. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the club weapon. But really, there's a lot of the weapon choices in 7 days are kind of cool, and I've done runs with pretty much all of them. The only one that I haven't used exclusively until the late game is the spear. A lot of runs I'll start with the spear. It's a great early game weapon, and then they get a little less viable the further down the road you go. So I have yet to really do a spears only challenge or a melee only with spears kind of challenge, just because yeah, they're not quite as effective as some of the other weapons. So, but I've thoroughly enjoyed most of the weapons in this game for sure. Okay, that's all of the chat. You guys telling me that I'm an idiot because I left my microphone muted. Well, that was unexpected. We found here you talk, but we heard 7 take a stream during stream. Yeah. Your videos inspired me to be a brawling madman. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. So I always say it's tough for me to choose between the Knuckles and the Club. I would give the slight edge to the Club, but the Knuckles are, it's just so fun. To me, like I said, my preferred playstyle, I love getting up close and personal with the zombie jerks. I love mixing it up, mono a zombo, we're up close and personal, right in their face, and, smack them in the face with a club. I love that. Find that really, really fun. And the Knuckles are awesome as well. I mean, they're smacking them upside the head with the club, punching them in their stupid faces. Both very, very awesome. Love them both. I make sure to share your videos with my friends now. You always have some good takes. I appreciate that, Old Crow. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and that that really does go a long way helping the channel grow, which is cool. Sharing the videos, watching the videos, giving them a thumbs up, and letting your friends know about the channel. So yeah, if you have any friends that like 7 days, let them know about the channel. Really does help a lot, and I really appreciate it. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of the spear. Yeah, I mean, early game it can be viable. I think the thing I don't like the most about the spears is the power attack. Being you throw your spear. Never a good idea to throw your melee weapon. Kind of hard to melee without your melee weapon. So. Yeah, that's I know. I think I know. They want all of the melee weapons to kind of stand out and be unique in some way. So they were trying to give the spear something that would make it stand apart from some of the other melee weapons in the game. But, it's getting a little late. Let's see if we whoop. It's morning again. Yay. Oh, guys. Look who finally joined the chat. Look at that. It's not a successful stream until the sex bots show up. It's only a matter of time, guys. Oh, you gotta love it. I love the knuckles. I laugh when I punch and the heads explode. Yes, absolutely. There are very few things as satisfying in this game as punching a stupid zombie jerk in its stupid zombie face and watching its stupid zombie head explode. First time I used knuckles, I blew a boar's head off. I just stood there for a second to feel the power of knuckles. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So much fun. I was trying to save my friend on 7 Days Xbox, and I got my wellness to 80. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me show this here. There we go. That's fine. Sexbot just wanted you to try Candy's Big Buns. Exactly right. Corpus Waifu, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. All right, I think I'm pretty much caught up on chat, so let's get back to the conversation. So, let's talk about the new artwork and new possible quests coming in 21. So these are actually two items that I'm pretty excited for. New artwork is always good. Now, I'm not the biggest, like, graphics and that kind of thing. I'm not the biggest stickler on that. It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. There's a lot of people who feel like the graphics of this game are kind of eh. And you know what? They're good enough for me. I don't live or die by graphics, but they have made some pretty big strides in updating the visuals of 7 Days, which is cool. And a lot of the new artwork. Alpha 20 was very, very heavy in that area. They updated a lot of the artwork and a lot of the assets, which was cool. Because one of the major factors in any gameplay, any game, especially a survival game, is the feeling of immersion, being able to immerse yourself in the world, and having new artwork that feels like it is post-apocalyptic is definitely a good thing. So I'm all for it. One of the complaints or one of the concerns is that they're spending too much time focusing on the updating the art and all that kind of stuff instead of adding in new elements. And generally speaking, I would agree with that sentiment. For most things, I would agree with that sentiment. However, art is a totally different animal. The Fun Pimps have a dedicated team. That's all they do. That's their entire job. So if they weren't working on new assets, new artwork, they wouldn't be. They're not coders. They're not programmers. So they wouldn't be adding into or coding in new elements or anything like that. So that is all that they do, is create new art, update existing art, that kind of thing. So it doesn't bug me as much. I think it's the new artwork, new assets that we are seeing is and overall it's a good thing. My main concern is when they are spending time revamping stuff instead of adding the missing elements. So anything that doesn't take away from development time of new asset or new elements of the game, I'm all for. And the artwork, like I said, dedicated team, and Fatal made it very clear that implementing or adding the new assets and new artwork takes no time whatsoever, does not detract from development time at all. So it's all upside. It just makes the game look better, makes the game feel more authentic, makes it feel more post-apocalyptic. And yeah, it just helps to immerse the player even more in the world. So it's I think, like all things considered, it is definitely a good thing. And I like some of the designs that they're coming out with. Some of them are, like I said in my video, I could nitpick on some of the design choices, but generally speaking, everything is moving in the right direction for a post-apocalyptic world, right? I mean, this is the zombie apocalypse, so you're gonna have you should have the assets and the artwork reflect that world, and I think they're doing a pretty good job with that. All the art they've showcased so far, it's very theme appropriate, right? It fits the post-apocalyptic world very, very well. So, all right. Usually, on all games, my style is close combat and brawling. But in this game, I took the scary cat route. So I go silent archer sniper. Got really good at it, especially how cheap stone arrows are. Yeah, and our archery weapons got a major boost in Alpha 20, which was good. They're much more powerful than they used to be, which is kind of cool. Need a commercial for the bots. Exactly right. This game has become my new addiction. It is a very addicting game. Yes, I first jumped in about 6 years ago on the console version and made the jump to PC shortly thereafter, and it's pretty much my primary game that I play. There's others that I do play, but definitely is the primary game I cover on the channel, and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. But yeah, awesome game. I hope it stays that way. Hope it stays that way for sure. On a multiplayer setup, I would be the Loot Goblin, Legolas support. Especially because I enjoy having meds and good food on me at all times. That's one thing I love about the multiplayer aspect of this game is every player being able to fill a role for the group. I think that's really cool. So, because different players have different play styles, different things they find fun, and playing with a group allows everybody to play their play style and still contribute to the group overall, which is cool. Definitely is an addiction, yes. How does a brawler deal with a demo? Can we accidentally activate the C4 on them? You can punch the button. Your best bet if you're using a brawler build is just make sure you punch them in the face and be very, very careful. I honestly, demos are probably best taken out with firearms, because if you do set off that charge and you're right next to them, they will explode and you will die. So, yeah, it's your best bet is to shoot them in the leg, or I like concentrating on the legs with the demos. You can deal a lot of damage, and if they do by chance fall down, they'll start crawling. Then you can shoot them in the back, and you don't have to worry about setting them off. But yeah, just be very, very careful and make sure you punch them in the face if you decide to go melee. I like the crossbow. Oh yes, I'm with you. I love the crossbow. I think it's a very, very fun weapon. Very fun weapon. It's really, really good for stealth builds. I mean, if you're going stealth, crossbow, I would take the crossbow over a regular bow for sure. Little faster fire rate than the bow, and deals more damage overall as well. The sound is just so satisfying. Yes, absolutely. Guys and Julie, I recommend you try new game styles, builds on different locations. Make your own challenges. Game can feel new every time. Yeah, I agree. That's a piece of advice I give players all the time. If you're starting to get a little bored with the game, the way you're currently playing it, switch it up. Try a different weapon. Try like if you normally go strength and intelligence. Why not give the agility tree a try? Give a stealth build a try. If you're normally a stealthy player, give the strength build a try, or give a perception build a try. Try making your base in the snow biome instead of the forest, or there's so many different things you can do to switch things up, which is cool. Is there any talk about new weapons, flamethrowers, swords, and such? There may potentially be new, like I don't know. There is some talk about maybe adding in like new traps down the road, but the weapons I think are pretty much set. We have what we have is pretty much, now that they have added in the pipe weapons. Weapons are pretty much set. I do believe they are going to be adding in a another baton to to round out the baton weapons. So instead of just having, right now we have the pipe baton and we have the stun baton. So maybe we'll get another baton weapon. But yeah, that's the weapons that we currently have, I think, are pretty much what we're gonna get. So, all right. Well, I'll be back another time. I have to go play. I wish I could stay and talk more. Can't watch live at the same time. I'm not that coordinated. No worries, Julie. Have a great night. And if you miss any of the stream, I will post the replay on Savin's World Live. It usually goes up on Sunday afternoon, is usually when the replay is live. So, yeah, if you miss any of the stream and you wanna catch up on it at a later date, you can definitely do that. Check out Savin's World Live and to catch up on anything you may have missed. But thank you again for joining. I really appreciate you joining the stream tonight. Crossbow is the #1 go-to weapon for a stealth build. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Dexterity, intelligence is my usual build in groups. Yeah, yep. It's a great combination, the agility and intelligence. Excellent combination. Let's see here. I kept playing strength, so instead I went with the Jill Valentine build. Knives, handguns, and lockpicking. Oh, nice. Awesome. That sounds like a fun build. Kaz like to call my drone bot Alexa and never turn off the voice, as it adds to the fun and annoyance of the bot talking all the time. We definitely need another baton. Yeah, I agree. Old Crow. I definitely agree. A tier 3 baton would be nice instead of just the stun baton. An upgraded stun baton would be good. I have made my horde battle base in the wasteland. Zombie drops were high level items. Nice. I'd like to see pipe baton, police baton, cattle prod, power attack does electric stun, and then stun baton. Yeah, something like that would be great. And it would kind of put it in line with the rest of the weapons, because most of them have that tiered system. But the stun baton currently just has the two. It has the pipe baton, and then it has the stun baton. So having them add in the rest of the weapons to kind of round out the pipe or the baton weapons would be awesome. It's 3 a.m. in Germany now. I will sleep now. Have a nice day. Well, you have a great night. Thank you very much for joining. Get some sleep. Yeah, 3 a.m. That's pretty darn late. My drone is called Sparky. Yes. Awesome. All right, guys, so let's talk about quests. This is something that I'm really, really excited about. So they have announced that there are 2 new quest types coming to the game. They have not announced what those quest types actually are. However, they have indicated that they will be distinct. So they will not be like variations of anything that we currently have. So we currently have the clear, the fetch and clear, buried supplies, and the restore power quest. So the new quests will not just be a variation of clear or a variation of a fetch. They're going to be different. They're going to be unique. Hello? Nope, nobody in there. So that's cool. That's open the door. That's how I open doors, with machine guns. Hello, Bo. Buddy, this way. There you go. Good job. Here, I'll open the door for you, and then you can taste my pointy stick. Yes, pointy stick for the win. Is that all that's in here? There's nothing else in here? Wow. Really? Is there a way to get on the roof? Let's see if there's anything on the roof here. Hello? Hello? Hey, buddy, wake up. Wake up. Say hello to my pointy stick. Nice. Love it. Anyway. Oh. I missed somebody? Somebody want to come say hi? Hello? Nope. Okay, I'm hearing things again. So yeah, guys, I think bandits and the new quest types are the things that I'm most excited about. Just because they're new. Like I said, they're new. We don't have hostile human NPCs as of right now. And any new quest variations would be awesome. And I kind of went into in the video, I gave a few examples. I gave a detailed example and then a couple of, basic outlines of what the quest types might be. But I'd be really interested to see what they are. And hopefully we'll get a little bit more info on what they are here in the not too distant future. So maybe destroy something in a POI. Yep, that could definitely be a possibility. Quest type 1, play how the fun pimps tell you to. Yeah. Will we finally be able to shoot through holes in doors? So, supposedly, yes, Shannon. Supposedly, they are going to be making it so you can shoot through damaged doors. So, like that door that I just used my SMG to shoot down, I would actually shoot through those holes. Supposedly, that's how it's supposed to work in 21. So, only time will tell. We shall see. Let's see. Quest idea. Maybe boss zombie elimination. I think they don't really they didn't sound too keen on the idea of adding in a boss zombie. They did talk a while back about adding in special infected, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting a lot more in that regard. Like I don't think we're going to be getting like a named boss, like, this is Bob, and you got to go kill Bob, Bob the Bandit, anything like that. They may fudge with like the hit points and damage that they may make like tougher versions that will deal more damage and have more hit points, but we won't get. I don't think we're gonna be getting anytime soon any like named bosses or anything like that. Okay. Like the idea of Power Quest turning on TVs, radios, and such. Are zombies attracted to light? Yes, they are. So in the Alpha 20 update, they revamped the stealth system so that zombies are much more sensitive to light and sound, which I thought that would be really cool. In my artwork and assets video, implementing the new TV asset into the restore power quest, so as soon as you turn on the power, restore the power, boom, the TV kicks on, and it's just like loud static, and or the emergency broadcast signal beep going, and then the zombies would spawn in and be like, oh, what's that noise, let's go see what's going on. So it would kind of be a way to explain why the zombies just kind of magically appear poof out of nowhere once you turn the power back on. I think that something like that could be really cool. Could be a good way to use that asset. All right. Yay for new quests. Armored plus gun zombies and new restore battery. Now it's a radio. I hope that the introduction of bandits leads into a good storyline. Yes, I agree. And like I was saying earlier, I think that the bandits are going to be a good starting point, right? A good foundation to build upon. So we're getting our first human hostile, our first hostile human NPCs. So it's a good first step, because from there that could lead to factions, that could lead to survivors, that could lead to non-hostile human NPCs other than the traders, because the traders just stand there. They don't do anything other than stand there. But yeah, like moving moving, roaming survivors and roaming, hostile NPCs as well. It could lead to so much more. It could lead to the factions. Yeah, I think it's a great foundation, good place to start. And I do honestly believe that it's going to lead to much, much more in the future, for sure. Okay. Realistic update. Dalama, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And 49er Gamer, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. You know, I don't follow football much anymore, but the 49ers were my team for like ever. I still have my old 49ers starter jacket that I had when I was a kid. Yeah, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice combination, absolutely loved it. So, you're actually talking or watching a 49ers fan right here. Although, to be honest, I haven't followed football for a while. So, well, yeah, they were my team. All right. The new double doors in Alpha 21 are supposed to let us shoot through them. Yes, absolutely right. Realistic update. I kind of, again, I shy away from the realism arguments, but I would not quantify Alpha 21 as being I wouldn't categorize it as a realism update or a realistic update. I mean, the water alone, yeah. There is absolutely nothing realistic about not being able to put water in a pot, or jars just disappearing, or not being able to use snow. Yeah, I would not classify it as a realistic update. But again, I kind of shy away from realism arguments in a game like this, because number one, it's a zombie game, but until the world is fully established, we don't know. I'm racking my brain trying to come up with a reason how they could make that make sense, and I don't know one. But maybe they will. Maybe they'll come up with a reason. To the life of me, I can't. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Okay. One idea I haven't had that I like was a defend type quest. Yes. I think that is easily doable and could be really, really fun. Really, really fun. So if you guys haven't checked out my video on the new quests, looks like some weather might be coming in. We can test out that console command that Matt gave us here. Let's see. He said, what was it? /weather fog 0. Maybe without the slash. Processing weather command. Oh, so that got rid of the fog. So maybe we could try rain set to 0. So that got rid of the rain. So can we get can we do the same thing with clouds? New weather cloud thickness set to 0. Interesting. So it looks like there's a whole host of weather commands. I'm gonna have to look into that, guys. I'm gonna have to look and see. But we got rid of the rain. We got rid of the fog. I guess that's something. Yeah. So like I was saying, if you guys haven't yet, definitely check out my my questing video, because I give a kind of I speculate on what one of the quests could be, and the defend quest I think could be really, really fun. Really, really fun. having an asset, and it works kind of like a mini Horde Night. You start the quest, timer starts, and you have to formulate a defensive strategy. Works like a mini Horde Night. Once the timer reaches 0, the zombies spawn in, and they make a beeline for whatever you're trying to protect. So I use the radio as an example in the video. So they would key in on that radio, and then it's your job to kill them before they take the radio out. Something like that. I think that could be really, really cool. That could be fun. Let's see. Seven, that work and stuff mall POI was my very first survival home and horde base. And was I visionary or straight up nude? Oh, you're talking about the work and stiff here? You could turn this into a horde base. I think it's pretty. Yeah, it's got concrete walls. That's good. You would probably have to fortify the front here, get rid of all this stuff. But yeah, no, this could make for a pretty solid POI to build off of. Lots of space inside. You would have to direct the pathing, but yeah, you could absolutely. I mean, for your first run, it might be tough because it's a large area that you would have to control, but I think it'd be all right. It'd be all right. Do we know when the new update comes out? Not yet. Not yet, 49er Gamer. They haven't really given any hints as to when to expect the update to drop. They are saying it'll be done when it's done. You know, that's their typical normal line. When they don't want to announce it yet, they may not even know themselves how close it is. But as soon as I know, I will definitely make an update video for you guys and let you know when we can expect 21 to drop. Again, like I said, the Fun Pimps are cooperating or are participating in TwitchCon, and a lot of people expect them to make some kind of announcements of something during TwitchCon. What that will be, we do not know, but would not be without, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if they make some kind of announcement about something Alpha 21 related at TwitchCon. All right. Chris, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. Maybe a fetch, clear, and restore power quest. They could definitely do combinations, kind of like they did with the fetch and clear. However, they did indicate that the new quest types are going to be unique. They're going to be distinct. So instead of being mashups of existing quest types, they're going to be new, like something completely different, which is cool. Okay. I want to control my drone so I can fly it to the bottom of a tower and a team member can empty it or fly it up with meds for a hurt member. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Be cool to have be able to like take over manual control of your drone and send it where you want it to go. That'd be cool. Repair this POI quest could be neat too. Tavin also mentions the idea of gathering quests. Yeah, absolutely. Go to a POI and you have to like fix up the walls or fix up items inside. Kind of like repairing. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Ooh, went down the wrong pipe. Okay, think I'm better. Yeah, fix up a POI, kind of like prepare, making like expand, like they're making a new settlement and they have to repair the POI, repair the workstations inside, that kind of thing. That could be interesting. Darth Luddite, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. And Zol Cruel, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. When I read about the bandits, I feel they saw my server multiplayer Wild West challenge I shared on Discord. Because I did share it on their Twitter too, around that same time. Oh, cool. Yeah. Quest idea. Pick up the egg. Only for POIs with antennas or the like. A bird's nest is at the top, and if you loot it a lot, vultures will attack you. You'll need to return the egg to the trader. That would be cool. That would be cool. As you guys know, the birds are the bane of my existence in this game. So yeah, having a whole like horde of vultures just swarm you at once. Oh man, that would suck. And then they just continue to spawn in as you're making your way back to the trader. I saw Joe Montana at practice in Rockland. Oh man, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Yeah, he was such a huge fan. Such a huge fan back in the day. Will the water purifier mod still be available? Yes, and it's going to be even more important than ever. It's going to be a highly sought after item in 21 with the new drinking water rebalance. Yeah, definitely going to be an in-demand item for sure. Tier 5 quest idea. Radioactive cleansing. As soon as you activate the mission, the whole POI becomes radioactive until you activate something. Then the rest can be regular fetch or clear quest. Yeah, that'd be cool. I really think that they could utilize the radiation mechanic in the game for a lot more than they currently do. I think it could be utilized in a lot of different ways. That would be really, really cool. Imagine if we need to do a brand new escort quest, protect an NPC, walk from point A to point B. That is a possibility, especially once they get human NPCs, like mobile human NPCs in the game. That could be a possibility down the road. I don't think we'll see that anytime soon. I don't think that's going to be one of the 21 quests because they haven't announced non-aggressive human NPCs. They haven't even made bandits. They haven't even added that to the confirmed list yet. So and there's no mention of non-aggressive NPCs. But yeah, down the road that could definitely be a possibility. Defend the water tower. Defend the trade caravan. Oh yeah, guys. I think defensive style quests. There's a whole bunch of possibilities that we could possibly get in a defense style quest. I think that'd be so cool, and I don't think they'd be very very difficult to implement here either, because a lot of the mechanics are already in the game. You know, they would just have to tweak them a little bit, and they'd be good to go. Yeah, I think I messed up the weather system, guys. The sky is really dark and ominous. I need to play around with the console commands a little bit more, I think. I use the working stuff with the garden center near Jen as a base. Cool. Nice. Rolls in 7 Days to Die would make sense. Discounts for certain skills and penalties for others. That would make players work together. Yeah, in multiplayer settings, yes, absolutely. And that's one thing, that a lot of teams do, especially on multiplayer systems, is everybody has a role. You might have one guy who focuses on building up defenses, building up your base, or you might have one guy who focuses on farming and cooking the food and drink that everybody needs, and you may have your dedicated looters who go out and loot the POIs and get the gear that the other players can use and all that fun stuff. So yeah, very very common way, and it makes sense, because you're not going to be a jack of all trades. In an apocalypse scenario, once you get to the point where small communities start to form, you're going to have different people doing different things. That's, everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses, and everybody has their own talents, and it would just make sense for different people to take on different roles. That's how it is in real life. That's how it is in life today, not even talking about an apocalypse scenario, but it would be even more so in an apocalypse scenario. Now, you would probably have a more well-rounded skill set. You would have the ability to do, more. Chicken! It's been a while, chicken. Come back here. Ah! Oh, I was hoping for the jump stab. Hey, no. No. My chicken. It's my chicken. Bad Lois. Trying to take my chicken. I'll teach her. Alright, you can have it now. I gift it to you. Yeah, but specialization is a real thing. It's a real thing, you know. It's just natural, right? Okay, let's keep rolling with chat. Someone get him some honey. He's infected. 7 Days to Die should have a quest where you build a small camp or settlement in a specific empty area. Yeah, I think that could be something something down the road that we could see. Kind of a goes along with it with a you have to like make the area safe, and then you have to building up a settlement. So you have to repair the area, put down defenses, or put down workstations, or that kind of thing. I don't know how Fallout 4 they're looking to go, because that's very similar to the Fallout 4 building system, where you go to an area, you kill all the baddies inside, and then you activate the settlement, and then you build up the settlement from there. So could be similar to that. I know that Joel is a big fan of Fallout 4, but how much of that he wants to bring into 7 Days, I don't know. Well, we shall see. Alright, final quest. Clear the whole map of all zombies 1 square at a time. That would be an interesting quest. That would take a little bit of time. Depending on the size of the map. Could take quite a long time. Even a tutorial quest for making a small base would be neat. Yeah, agreed. Bear fist fight a bear. A quest idea. Bear fist fight a bear in a ring. Yeah, that'd be fun. A tutorial quest could lead you to a small nearby house and have you fix broken walls, fortify outside doors, and then set down your campfire and bedroll. Yeah. Step 1 could be set down your bedroll, then build a campfire and set it down. Build a storage box, fix the walls and doors, then fortify the doors. Yep, absolutely. They should replace the go to the trader quest with a capture a POI and raise the White River flags to set up a new trader base. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And I think down the road, once we get factions added to the game, that they could easily do something like that, where you have to go to an area and pretty much claim it for your faction. So you could even do, we have the White River settlements, and then you could have the Duke, so you could claim a site for the Duke, or you could claim the site for the White River, make it a White River settlement. It all depends on the storyline, though, the way they are going to approach it. But yeah, definitely, I think faction warfare could definitely be a thing. And having to pick a side, or even not pick a side, kind of stay, play both sides against each other, and there's so many possibilities. It's really cool. Trader quest. Kill the rats in my basement. Yes. Oh, Morrowind. That's the first, and once you get to Balmora, I believe, is that the first quest that you get from the Fighters Guild? I think it is the first one, because you go and you kill the rats for the gal. Pretty sure it's the very first one. Awesome. Where are all the zombies? Well, I am just running around the open world. So, and I've been trying to stay away from the major downtown area. I picked another little city to run around because this is my testing world, and it's really, really old. I've had this since Alpha 20 came out. Yeah, and it has problems when I get to a major downtown area. I get error messages left and right. So, yeah, out in the world, they don't, they're around. We stumble across one every once in a while. We'll see if we can hunt one down. If not, we could always go into a POI and stab a couple in a POI. Like we could go in here. There's definitely going to be a few spawning in here. Hello! Wake up, zombies! Where you at? There he is. Hey, Mo. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Pointy stick to the face. There we go. There was a zombie. Okay, keep on a rolling. Try weather normalize. Or I wonder if we can do this here. Make a little time go by. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit better. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tier 2 quest idea. Raid the bear cave. Requires a new cave type POI. 2 or 3 bears may be wandering inside. And you need to pick up a package all the way inside the POI. Ooh, that would be fun. That'd be taking on 2 or 3 bears for a tier 2. That might be that'd be a tough quest, especially if you take it a little early. Just taking on 1 bear early game is tough, but taking on 2 or 3, whoo, that could be really fun. They could make passive humans. They can testificate how they interact with players and hunting and zombies hunting them. Maybe even converting them to zombies, kind of like that game No One Knows Minecraft. Yeah, I don't think it once they have the bandits in, I don't think it would be very difficult at all to add in non-aggressive human NPCs. So that's why I'm excited about the bandits, guys, because it opens up a whole new world of possibilities, which is awesome. Repair/refurnish derelict trader post to get more than the first one. Agreed. Could definitely be instead of opening trade routes where you open up a trade route, you actually have to repair a trader site. So they could have like you said, a derelict POI version, and it's your job to repair a bunch of items in order to establish a new trader post. That'd be cool. Would be cool. Just joking here. No worries, no worries. To get more chicken! Yes. What about biome-only type quests, like turning on heater in snow area, or defend an area from wildlife in the forest? Ooh, that would be cool. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, they could definitely do biome-specific quest types. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good idea, Chrome. Bring me something other than a courier satchel. Would make hunting gathering more useful. If they ever decide to actually work on the story, it should be bringing more White River stuff in. Yes. And I think they could, like I said, they could expand it to more than just the 2 options, right? We have the Duke, we have Noah, but there could be, there could be multiple other factions as well. Alternate final quest: find a cure and cure all the zombies. That'd be cool. I mean, the humanity side of me thinks that would be a great thing to do. Very noble goal, but the gamer side of me just loves smacking them in the face with my club or stabbing them with my pointy stick too much. So if you cured all the zombies, that would take my fun away. So I think it'd be frowned upon if you stabbed a cured zombie in the face with your pointy stick. So yeah, a lot less targets to to stab with my pointy stick. Defeat Rectum's Raiders and their boss. Rex Raiders, Bob's Bandits. Yeah, exactly. Just started a new game, and I did it where I can't craft anything and only use my inventory to hold items. Ooh, no chests. Pretty easy to play and beat the Horde. Oh, nice. Sounds like a really fun run there, Perry Project. And welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I hope we get to see the Duke some patch soon and see an NPC that looks like Negan from The Walking Dead. That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, I think the Duke, he is going to make his appearance. I wouldn't say next alpha. If I had to guess, I would say we have probably two, maybe three more alphas after 21. I'm guessing either 23 or 24 is going to be the final alpha. And we'll probably see the Duke make his appearance in one of the latest alphas. So, yeah, that would be my guess. I don't think so. I thought it was Morrowind. Yeah, Morrowind. That's? Did I not say Morrowind? I meant Morrowind. If I didn't, yeah. Did I say Skyrim? I might have said Skyrim. I don't remember. Morrowind, yes. In Morrowind, the Fighters Guild, one of the first quests, and I think it is the actual first quest that you can get from the Balmora Fighters Guild is you have to kill the rats in the basement or the storage area. I think it's a gal. She does tailoring or something like that, and these rats are eating all my stuff. Is there a command to reset the zombies in the world? You can spawn entities at will with the F6 menu. Reset them. I know you can. There are console commands to reset an entire chunk. So if something doesn't spawn incorrectly, you can use a console command to try to get it to spawn again. Similar to how when you start a quest, it respawns the POI. So there are commands that can do that. But resetting all of the zombies in the world, well, the zombies only spawn in the chunk that you are in, or in the area that you are in. So technically, the only zombies that would be in the world are near you or in your immediate vicinity. So, yeah, so I'm here. I'm here, right? So in the game's mind right now, nothing exists out here, right? The only thing that exists is the stuff in my immediate vicinity. So all this stuff out here is not loaded. There aren't zombies wandering around in this area until I get to that area, and then the zombies would spawn in. If that makes sense. Let's see. Quest: Dearly Departed. You have to kill X amount of deer. And we haven't seen a single deer all stream long. I've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I have yet to see Bambi's mom or Bambi's dad anywhere. I think we killed them all last time, guys. I mean, it's been chickens galore, but not a single Bambi's mom or Bambi's dad to be seen this entire time. They should have trader relations. If you deal with them a lot, they have better items. If you don't, they have garbage items. Yeah, and I think you could do like a reputation level. You could easily implement that. So like if you you take a quest from a trader and you complete a bunch of them, then the trader would really start to like you and give you better pricing. Maybe, like you said, have better items. But if you fail a bunch of quests, that could lower your reputation with that trader, and that would mean that your prices would go up, and maybe they wouldn't have the fancy, or they wouldn't show you the fancy items that they're keeping in their special stash or secret stash. That could be cool. Okay, what? Bandit trader equals closed trade routes quest. Yes. Fly a crop duster and dust zombies with a cure. Quest idea: eliminate the bandit patrols. Yes, that would be another. That could be another potential new quest coming in the future for sure. Absolutely. Final quest: use your bed and actually sleep. You earned it. Yes, you have been awake and going for well, this character for 704 days. You deserve you deserve to take a nap. Oh, let's see. Is it just me or the streaming is interrupted from time to time? I'm not seeing anything on my end. So yeah, let me know, guys, if anybody else is having any issues. But everything here checks out. And I've got the stream going on a separate on my TV, so it looks okay on that end. But yeah, sorry if it's you're having some trouble streaming it there, Rosiel. But yeah, I might be kind of a dickish thing to say, but I kind of do hope it is just you. And not the stream entirely, because my like I said, everything looks good on my end, so seems fine to me. Okay, yeah, so it might just be your might just be having some internet issues, Oziel. But that sucks. Sorry to hear that is happening. We've seen the Duke. There's portraits of him in some houses. Yes, there have been some sneak peeks and glimpses of what the Duke may indeed look like. So yes. Okay. That's why I said it was an alternate ending. Either find and kill or find and cure. Ah, there you go. Yeah, exactly right, 49er. You're right. You gave the option. So if I wanted to be nice, I could cure. But if I wanted to, pointy stick away, I can pointy stick away. Alpha Pool A25 on Christmas Day. Possible. Okay. Final quest. Hold off the horde till the helicopter arrives and escape. Yes, that'd be kind of the, end game. Once you finish off, get to a certain point, you can take the final end game quest and then just have to survive. Yeah, that would be interesting. The final showdowns in Left 4 Dead. Yeah, exactly. No, someone said they thought it was Oblivion. I said no Morrowind. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. And Kelly says, no, it's all of them. Yeah. Kelly is correct. That is... But initially, first thing that immediately popped into my mind was Morrowind. The first Fighters Guild quest in Balmora. Love it. Old Crow, you mean the chubby guy with glasses? Imagine if he really was a nerdy beard neck gamer looking guy. No, that's Ben. And he is the founder of the Church of Ben, which you can find in the Eden Center Mall, created by the awesome Whisker Biscuits. Okay, Old Crow, you mean... oh, yep, I read that one. The Rat Quest is in every D&D game. Yeah, I think the Rat Quest, a Rat Quest or something similar is a staple in almost every RPG, fantasy style game on the face of the earth. Yep. Let's see. No, the Duke is a Native American fellow. Yes, that is what the Fun Pimps have hinted at, that he is... this takes place in Arizona, Duke's Casino. There are a lot of casinos on Native American reservations, and they've kind of alluded to that, the Duke was, like the owner or operator of one of the Native American gambling establishments in Arizona. So, yeah, that very well could be. So, yeah, cool. I'm really interested to see what they come up with for a storyline in the game. I mean, the possibilities, there's so many possibilities, but yeah, it's going to be cool. Duke is probably a male Karen. I think the other portraits are developers, maybe Kickstarter backers. Yeah, most of the artwork, like the pictures inside POIs, are Kickstarter backers, initial Kickstarter backers. Some of like the pictures on like the missing posters and that kind of thing are like members of the staff and that kind of thing. But a lot of the artwork, like the pictures, actual pictures inside POIs, those are developer or initial Kickstarter backers. Excuse me. Imagine if you were always infected. You could only control it with a constant supply of meds. That would be crazy. Yes. And, in any kind of post-apocalyptic scenario, infection is a very real thing, guys. Back in, before penicillin and before antibiotics and antiseptics and all that kind of stuff, the people, you could get a small cut and that could potentially mean your death. People died of infection quite a lot back in the day. That was a very common cause of death was infection. And just regular old infection. We're not talking about zombie virus or zombie mutation infection, that kind of thing. Just regular old run-of-the-mill infection took out lots and lots of people. Special quest, meet the bandit grunt. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of different... we're going to be meeting a lot of bandit grunts. a lot of tier 1s. You're going to be seeing a lot of more tier 1s. And then, there are tier 2, tier 3 bandits as well. So, posted a picture on the Discord in the Zombie Jerks channel. Oh, cool. Oh, you mean of a picture of the Duke? Yes. Yeah. Again, nothing has been confirmed, but they have heavily speculated, or they have heavily indicated that that's the direction they're going. So, which could be very, very cool. I think it could be very, very cool. All right. Cure goes through all zombies. Poor guy, still burning in Wasteland, has second thoughts. Demolition Man, 3-story special POI where you cannot use blocks. Move around the POI and activate C4 in the pillars. Then run for your life before the whole POI gets destroyed. Ooh, that would be cool. Nerd side of me, the rat quest is such a staple of D&D. There's a city rat variant, Ash Rat. They can emerge from embers of coal or any home fire/hearth. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Always infected would be Dying Light and Dying Light 2. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. They, hold on. I'm hearing things. I swear, guys, I lose my mind sometimes. You play this game and you swear you hear a zombie growl, but there's nothing to be seen. It's quite possible I did hear something, but it's nope, just losing my mind. Just losing my mind, guys. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right. Well, we are getting to we're getting to that 3-hour mark, so I think we're going to start wrapping things up. Just again, guys, just to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the stream, for members, starting on first Sunday of November, we're going to be doing regular server wipes. So on a scheduled basis, the server will be wiped and we'll start again. I will be live on the server, playing on the server every Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. I'll dedicate a few hours every weekend to actually jumping on and playing on the server with the members. So it's open to any channel member or Patreon member, Esquire tier and above. I will be making, reminding everybody as we get closer and closer to that date. That will, I think it's the 6th I believe is that first Sunday that we will actually do the initial wipe. Of course, we will also be wiping the server for all the major updates. So when Alpha 21 drops, we will wipe the server and implement Alpha 21. And then as Alpha 21 progresses and we get new updates as they come out, a lot of times they require a server wipe as well. And we'll go. That will start on the 6th. If you guys are interested in joining the membership, like I said, or joining the server, Patreon, YouTube channel member, Esquire tier and above will get you access, and you can come and slay some zombie jerks with me every Sunday. So that's going to be happening here in the not too distant future. For all of you who already are members, I will be making a more detailed post on the Discord server in the members section. Probably this weekend. I'm guessing either tomorrow or Sunday. I'll have a detailed outline of what to expect moving forward, so we can hopefully make use of that server a little bit better, a little bit more than what I'm currently doing. So I want to get back to gaming with you all on a regular basis, which is gonna be awesome. And now that I've got a little bit more time and I'm kind of back in the swing of things after getting over the coof and feeling back to normal, trying to get back on schedule, we definitely will have more time available to do some fun stuff. So yeah, Forest News, that I'm going to be posting that on Discord as well. So stay tuned for that. I will be making an announcement on that. I actually want to run that by everybody, so that I don't. If people are genuinely interested in me continuing that style of playthrough for the members only content, I definitely will. However, they don't seem to be as popular. People aren't watching the videos. Not very many people are watching the videos. So if it's not something that you guys are going to enjoy, it's not something that you're gonna necessarily, I would rather spend my time doing other things if it's not something that appeals to the members of the channel. So we'll I'm gonna be posting some information in Discord and we'll discuss it there. So whether or not we're gonna continue those. But I do have some changes coming to the content. I will be adding more stuff to the members only section. So yeah, big plans ahead, guys. Big plans ahead. So if you missed any of the live stream and you want to catch up on it down the road, definitely head over to Savin's World Live. I will be posting the replay of the live stream. Usually goes up on Sunday afternoon. That's usually when it finishes processing and all that fun stuff. So definitely check out Savin's World Live and give that channel a subscribe, and you can find all of my past live streams on that channel. So if you missed anything and you want to catch up, definitely head on over there and check it out. Well, all right, guys. I do believe we're going to wrap things up. Thank you again, everybody, for joining. I had a great night. I love Fridays. They're my favorite night of the week. This week just flew by. Next week, we're going to be diving into some more update news for Alpha 21. I have been working on a video, a more serious topic video, that I've actually been working on it for the past couple of weeks. I'm really taking my time with this one, so there's a chance it'll be ready by next week. There's also a chance I'm going to have to push it off until the following week, so we shall see. Stay tuned, and it'll get there when It'll get there when I'm ready to get, to hit that publish button. I'm not quite there yet. I have some more work to do on it. So, yeah, work in progress. So, and then next week we'll come back for some more conversations and more slaying of the zombie jerks. It's going to be fun. Hope you guys can join me for that. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, everyone, and I will see you next time.